Well, it has been a while coming because even though I don't really eat cereal no more, it was still time to just, you know, it's like it's mainly just the mascots for me and all the many personal brands that we were discussing about which is the best and which is the least best and everything.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Yep.
Like
Of
any other
course.
words? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have some words as well, like similar to yours, like this, because I still currently eat cereal just because from childhood, and plus it's one of my favorite breakfasts other than pancakes or anything like that. So yeah, it's just a blast with it.
Yeah,
I actually
I've
had
always
pancakes this morning.
yeah, I've eaten cereal all the time.
Ah, nice. But of course, yes. Other than that, let's get to the ranking.
I have fresh. Oh, never mind.
It's just my dog hacking as always. Sorry. Oh wait. Okay, got it.
And of course, as always, we don't always have to go in this exact order. Just choose from the heart. So, Fresh, go ahead with you.
One of my many personal favorites was Cocoa Puffs. Yeah.
It's chocolate. I'm cooking for Cocoa Puffs.
Exactly. Just like many other cereals, it's mainly just the commercials and the mascot himself. And well, like what made it so cool is like it's one of the main cereals that just changed the milk up. It would change the milk chocolate, and that was a little bit cool. And again, it's mostly due to mascot himself, the great Chuck McCain. Yes, God rest his soul. He did give like a spectacular outstanding, mind blowing, voice because like his other works, including like Pop Up Girls, The Amoeba Boys, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And also, the Fantastic Four TV show back from the '90s. He also voices some characters from the original DuckTales. But yeah, I do agree with your opinion. Chuck was like the best voice for Sunny over here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But like speaking of Sunny, Fresh, of course you heard it. What do you thought of Roger's version, Roger Craig Smith's version?
Like when I heard Rogers Virgin, I mean, I first seeing that other General Mills commercials where it's just the mascots gathering up to just help kids with whatever it is that they're doing. I just had no idea that was him at first, up until I discovered, let's see, when I made Roger's episode for Hall of the Greats.
Mm, nice. And yeah, Cocoa Puffs, I do also agree with your opinion, just like in the chocolate milk afterwards. And yeah, just going back to the commercials, I just like how in every commercial just going crazy and everything just turning chocolate around him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's the best part about him.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, everything turning to chocolate, just like the chocolate palace from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
But that melted.
Yeah, due to the hot sun.
Hmm. But, but yeah, anything else you guys want to say about Cocoa Puffs?
No, I said what I had to say.
I'd
Yeah.
say it's a really good cereal, and I just love chocolate.
Mm. Same here.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
What's
Good one.
nuts? All right, Fresh. So, where would you like to put it?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. All right, Mastermind, your turn. Pick out a cereal.
Let's go with Count Chocula, since
Of
I'm
course.
Count Chocula.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with Count Chocula, okay, so the first time I heard of Count Chocula was like basically I watched a movie called Vampires Suck, and like basically the vampire asked the girl what does he eat, what would he eat, and the girl just said vampire cereal, and she just showed a box of Count Chocula, and then I asked my mom what does what does is there really vampire cereal, and she said there is, and she got it for me, and I tried it, and it was really good. It was like chocolatey. And like basically Count Chocula, of course, it's one of the good Halloween cereals that was ever made because it's just it tastes almost similar to Cocoa Puffs, but it's more of a different chocolate, I think. And but of course, there was more Halloween cereal actually. Like there was, of course, Boo Berry and Frankenberry.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah, I have heard of blueberry before.
Yeah.
Yep. And honestly, I'd say Count Chocula. In my opinion, I think it's one of my favorite Halloween cereals I've ever eaten since I was a kid. And what would y'all say about Count Chocula?
Sadly, I
Uh,
never tried that cereal. I'm sorry.
yeah, same here because although I still some commercials here and there, I never really got to try, but I just love the design of the character.
Yeah, and fun fact, and Hotel 2002, they actually referenced that when a couple ask where you get about to eat, girl's like, "Did you seriously ask a vampire where to get about to eat?" And then he's like, "Sorry, I love your chocolate cereal."
Yeah, we
Yeah,
mentioned that before you got here.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And as for me, I wish I could have. I mean, I first, it's weird. Like I first heard about it from the Bernie Mac show, and then, well, I did see like him and also like in South Park as well, and in NC review, it was kind of a little bit funny, a little bit. So I'll just give it that.
Yep. And of course, when 2019 came, there was the Adams family, and they showed the Adams fam. Like I got the Count Chocula cereal in 2019, and it showed that you can carve a jack o' lantern out of the Adams family's faces.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
nice.
Yep. But overall, I will say Count Chocula is one of the best Halloween cereals I've ever eaten.
All right,
Well,
cool.
where would you put it?
Yeah.
I want to give it an S as well.
All right, fair enough.
Right.
All right, for me, yeah, because this one's gonna be great. Let's go with Frosty Flakes. So yeah, this is like one of my top three favorite cereals. It's like I prefer this over the other Flakes cereals because it just has more texture to it, like more like a taste afterwards. I just loved it in general.
I agree because it took me long to actually try it, but when I did, I was like, "Wow, these are great." I should have to do it too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah. And what about you, Christian and Mastermind?
I haven't had it in a while, but I had tried it like a few years ago. It's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it too, and honestly, it's just really delicious. I just love how like frosty it tastes, and yeah, I've seen a lot of commercials of it, and
Yeah.
and of
I,
course, I think one of the commercials they also played "We Will Rock You."
They did, yeah. One of my favorite commercials is like, bring out the
Oh,
tiger, mighty mighty tiger, bring out the tiger, mighty mighty tiger.
We will rock you.
Shake you up like a volcano, will you rock? That's how most people said it before.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just a good cereal in general. I put it in S tier. It's one of the best ones for childhood.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so we'll just wait for him.
Let's see.
107 Mega Man facts. Okay.
Yeah, here, there. So.
There's Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Where? Where?
Oh, wait, right there. There it is.
I'm back.
Oh,
Ah,
that was quick.
And that's what she said. Let's get back. All right.
All right.
Chris, it's your turn.
Fruity Pebbles / Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first tasted both of them, it was really good. But the thing is, people have problems with the commercials though. I don't have a problem personally, but they did.
Why?
Because back in the day, it would just play constantly. Like after a commercial break, it would just play. Another commercial break, it would just play, and then that's what they were annoyed about. But I didn't. Personally, I loved it. Yeah, about you. I just love that jingle.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have that problem. Back then, it didn't play constantly, so I didn't have a problem with it really. But I just wish they actually brought those commercials back.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, of course, what's cool about it is like, of course, like with Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, they're of course what makes them famous was like, of course, we all know the show called The Flintstones.
Mhm.
And of course, what I liked was like I love the 3D animated commercials like with the Cocoa Pebbles like Fred Flintstone am and then like and Barney said, "What happens if you eat only 12?" And then Barney's head turned into an elephant head. And then when they did the Fruity Pebbles like this time Barney ate 9 and then suddenly his head turned into a big bird head.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Nine's not enough, Fred.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that one too. Let's see, but the first one that I remember was like, yes, like these kids, like yeah, an older sister and her two younger siblings, one male, one female. They were eating Fruity Pebbles, and they both like zipped off to reveal them as Bam Bam and Pebbles.
I think I
Mhm.
remember that too.
Yeah.
uh, but what else? Oh yeah, a little bit of debate. You could say both. Which one did you prefer, fruity or cocoa?
Both, of course, but I like Fruity Peppers more.
I prefer both as well.
Oh yeah, same here and there. And what about you, Fresh?
Well, even though I haven't really tried it, I'll take you guys' words for it.
No, right?
You won't regret it. They're both delicious.
It is. So, in my opinion, I think we should rank it A at least.
Well, yes, like like it's not everyone is going to be in the same freaking like
Yeah.
spot.
Mhm. All right. Go ahead, Fresh.
Apple Jacks, yes. Apple Jacks would have to be like one of
Ooh.
the best cereals that I ever tried. I guess it was my first to ever like experience like cinnamon and uh, I mean if I remember correctly. But overall, it's just really amazing. It's classic commercials. It's everything holy.
I mean, yeah, the commercials were great. Last time I actually tried Apple Jacks was when I was a kid, and that was a long time ago. But damn, it was so good.
Here I come,
I
I
was
am
like,
cinnamon.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wish I had them again.
yeah, same here.
Yeah. Yeah, Apple Jacks was a really good cereal, like, because I mean, I just love all the commercials of how, the apple and cinnamon are fighting against each other, seeing who gets to the cereal first.
And that
Mm-hmm.
cinnamon, it's cinnamon, mon.
Yeah,
Because
man.
you win our man, because he's Jamaican, and that was like another
Yeah.
one is of experience
Fresh,
Jamaican.
I don't
that
like
can
how
make.
they redesigned them though, because they look way too cartoonish. They ruined their designs.
I mean, they did it with half these mascots, so it's not nothing new. Also, by the way, Fresh, that Jamaican accent you did, it kind of reminds me of that Jamaican guy from a regular show.
Oh, right, like the Sugar Rush episode.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
of course, there was also even another new version of Apple Jacks. Like, they made a new Apple Jacks with, it's like it's an app. They made Apple Jacks with little apple cereal shapes.
Hmm.
Wait,
I did not know about this until now.
that before?
Because again, it's been a while since I ate Apple Jacks. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
And ironically, there's a character in My Little Pony that shares the exact same name, just without the S.
True.
Wait a second. I think I'm kind of like remembering something. What made this so special was like, you ever like, oh, okay, see, if you were like in school and you were like in like, let's see, I think it was either like math or something like that, where they use food as a little bit of like to like as some kind of like learning lesson. Have you ever like experienced that before?
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, well, Blitz gets it. Like, since he like
I mean, yeah, I get it here and there. Like, But once again, this is like that prime cereal at the time, like from childhood. But really, nobody really talks about the cereal anymore, and that's kind of sad.
And they don't even show the commercials either anymore either.
Yeah.
Because nowadays it's very rare to like find Apple Jacks in stores. You got to be really lucky for your local like grocery store or anything like that.
Well, I hope Walmart still sells them.
Hmm. So the best we could do for Apple Jacks for now would be B, if you agree.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was
Yeah.
that is an A from my side. From my side, I'm saying because like one of my personal favorites.
Oh, okay, got you. All right, Masterman, you could choose.
Let's do Pops.
Oh, okay, bet. So go ahead.
That's me.
Okay.
Man, their commercials were really strange.
Yeah. Yeah, like basically like, it's like basically the Pops were like living creatures and like they like animate them like being alive and stuff. And like in some of them like, sometimes they make the Pops be like people or sometimes they'll do make them like animals like so like basically here's some of the commercials I do remember from Pops like there was of course one with there was a Pop like as a lady and she was like scared and she was trying to like run and she was like running out of her house and then the next thing she know once she runs out of her house she runs into a bunch of zombies with spoons and bowls and then they all say gotta have my Pops. And in another commercial from Pops, there was of course a giant like a monster was attacking the city, and all the Pops were like shooting lasers at and the monster was like eating them. And there was one where all the Pops were like buffaloes, and there was also a spoon come attacking and eating them. And yeah, like honestly, like with the commercials from Pops, like at the end the characters basically say, "Gotta have my Pops."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have those commercials anymore.
Yeah, but like I will say, Pops was a when I eat Pops, like it's pretty good. Like it's really sweet. It's really good and stuff. Like I love it, and I've eaten it when I was a kid. And what would y'all say about Pops?
Well,
I haven't had it in years, but it's okay.
for me, I I don't think I ever tried it, but from here, because I did watch the commercials, but I agree with your statement.
Yeah, what would you say, Fresh?
Well, I agree with everything that you said. And even though their commercials may be a little bit bizarre, one of my personal favorites was when they turned it into some kind of musical, and it was it was one of the best things I've ever seen, or I guess moments, I guess. But yeah, and I do like how it was kind of like a reference a little bit in regular show. It was Terror Tales of the Park 3, the character Jebediah Townhouse, and like he said, "Oh yeah, I gotta have my pops."
Hmm.
Yeah. For Pops, I think we should put it on A.
I think C.
Yeah, I was gonna say C as well because although the commercials could be here and there, and like how people's population with the cereal could go, it's just fair enough to put it for C at least.
Agree.
All right, we can go with that then. I respect y'all's opinions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because
Your turn, Blitz.
yep, we're gonna go for the goats. My top favorite cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Golly, this is like the best one out of the bunch because it's like just eating it and just drinking the syrup afterwards. It has a great taste to it.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done that, but I agree it's still good. And the commercials were great as well. But like the other cereals, they were redesigned, and I didn't like it.
Yeah. I used to miss when the box used to have like the baker in the box. You remember that?
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody agrees with you.
No.
You don't
but
remember?
now they stopped doing that.
Yeah. Also, wait, Chris, you don't remember a baker being in the box?
No.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there. You don't see him?
Hang on, let me zoom in. Where is it? Oh, okay. I forgot about him. But yeah, they removed him for some reason.
Yeah. And yeah, it's like going back what you said with the commercials and everything, those were the best as well. Especially this one of them waiting until the other one will see and let's eat them. And I'll be like, damn. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like a great cereal to eat in the morning for like, especially on Saturdays or Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
do remember this one where these two were in a bowl and they're just doing nothing, and this one was like try like lick him, and the other dude just ate him.
That's the one I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
So of course, with the commercials, yeah. All the cinnamon toast crunch love each other, so that's why they just want to eat each other all the time. And of course, another one, there was even one where like one was chasing another and like the other one's running for his life, and like, the other one's trying to lick him as he was running, but then suddenly the one that he was chasing stops and opens his mouth wide and eats that one that was chasing him.
Yeah. Uh, Also, I want to say, with certain cereals and for this ranking stream, I just love like including Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like the price inside of them, like it was the best thing ever.
Yeah, totally.
Just remember those good old days. What about you, Fresh? What is your opinion about Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yep, everything that you said. I just like the taste in general.
Nice. But yeah, in my opinion, of course, I would put an S for being one of the goats.
I agree.
Yep, one of the best cereals that are ever to be eaten.
All right, Christian, go ahead.
Lips.
Follow your nose, everybody, and follow Toucan Sam with his nephews. Oh, the Fruit Loops.
Now, his were just like was one of the worst ones because they made him cartoony and cute. I mean, I don't like that, but eventually they did bring it back to his prime.
Yeah, and like just the portrayal of like Toucan Sam. My favorite was, of course, Maurice LaMarche.
Yeah, I love how they gave him a slight English accent.
Mm.
Yep. And honestly, the old commercials with him, like they were like pretty cool and all. Like I like because like the first thing they do, they find Fruit Loops, and then the next thing they know, they run into trouble.
hmm
And
Yeah, I love how he has nephews as like a reference to not Chicken Sam, Scrooge McDuck.
Yep. And then once they run into trouble, he says, "Run."
Hmm. And let's see here. What about you first with Fruit Loops?
Yep. I believe that this was like another one of those cereals that was used in like school for just help or be creative with or something like that. Because times like that, yeah, like I guess first grade or kindergarten or anything like that. And yeah, the classic commercials with like the abominable snowman, iguana iguana, the jellyfish, the sun, the mummy, the kung fu fish guy. So very classic and memorable.
It was. By the way, I have a question for all of you.
Yeah.
So whenever you got early to school, and like if the cafeteria was ever open, did you ever eat breakfast at school at one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the best times.
Well, we didn't have a cafeteria because it's like a really small school. But the one I went to, we usually bring. No, we don't usually eat breakfast, but unless it's a rare occasion, some of the students like would help out with breakfast, like mainly bacon and eggs and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I usually do. But we didn't have cereal, but we did have bacon and eggs mainly.
Mm-hmm. Uh, but yeah, this is mostly the commercial that affects me back and like how it tasted back then. And then of course, people have to ruin it for everybody years later, saying it's just basically the same flavor. I mean, they're not wrong, but don't spoil it for the kids.
I mean, like any other cereal, why not just freaking change it up if it tastes the same?
They kind
I
of
mean, I
compare it to
don't
like
care. They're still delicious.
I mean, yeah, they compare it to like M&Ms and like Skittles a bit. I was like, wait, how's Skittles? I was like, how is this to Skittles? M&Ms I get, but with Skittles, I don't know. That's a little far fetched.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, Skittles and M&Ms they do have like like different flavors. Like with each one for that matter, of course.
Well, yeah. But otherwise, Christian, where would you put Mr. Toucan Sam?
Um, It was a good cereal. It's a go, but I would rank it A.
Yeah, same here. All right, Fresh, go ahead.
Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh man, one of the best goats ever, like legit. Because before we even get into the discussion and everything, these are way, way fucking better than the like dried ass Cheerios.
You read my mind.
Yeah, like just eating it itself, it just tastes like concrete. And if you even add cereal to it, it still isn't good. It's just like giving a little flavor because of the milk. Now with Honey Nut Cheerios, because adding the honey, it adds so much to it.
Yeah, I agree. To be honest, yes. Like when I tried normal Cheerios, honestly, they had no flavor. And then when I ate Honey Nut Cheerios, I was like, that's much better.
Yeah.
And we got one of the best mascots ever, Buzz the Bee, and one of the best commercials too back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
One of the best or some of the best? Because you had like that's a little bit confusing.
Okay, some of the best.
Yeah, and of course, Buzz has there's of course a bad guy trying to steal all the Honey Nut Cheerios, and that would be, of course, Yellow Jacket. Not Yellow Jacket from the MCU, but Yellow Jacket, the Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, not the yellow jacket that turned into naked butt Bullock.
Hey Scott, it's me. Yeah. Let's see here, but oh yeah, with Buzz, like yeah, because the notable voice actors for him would be Charlie Schlatter, Billy West, and Jason Marsden. Out of the three, which voice actor was your favorite for Buzz?
Charlie Schlatter. And because when I first heard his voice, I had him confused with Billy West. I was like, is that Billy West? Even though it was technically correct that Billy was one of the voices for him. I was like, what? Charlie Schlatter this whole time? Keith Patowski, Ace Bunny. Oh, this guy's amazing.
Yeah, for me, it's between a tie with Charlie and Jason. Because one of my favorite commercials was we call it. You ever seen that commercial with the drill sergeant with his cadets?
I think it's been a while.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Anything else for Buzz or Honey Nut Cheerios in general?
No.
Nope. All right. So, in all favor, yeah, S.
Yep.
Yes.
Great. Go. All right, Messmine, go ahead.
Let's do Captain Crunch.
That was my next choice. Thank you.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
No, it's okay. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
He's saying thank you for choosing for him early. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, so for Captain Crunch was one of the best cereals I've eaten ever since I was a child. Like, honestly, like all the smuggle berries and stuff, those were pretty good. And also, of course, they even made different types of Captain Crunch. They made peanut butter flavored, chocolate flavored, and much more. And of course, back in the past, like before they did the new commercials, like they actually made some old commercials back in the past, and like Captain Crunch had a bad guy, and his name was Captain John Lavutt, and he was trying to steal the Captain Crunch's cereal and stuff. And yeah, Captain Crunch also had a bunch more characters, and if I want to be honest, I just love all the different types of flavors they make with this cereal. And what would you say about it?
I do agree with your opinion, but there's a slight confusion whenever people were like with Captain Crunch. He's not a pirate or anything. He's just a colonel. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Because I saw a thing that apparently the stripes because the stripes are wrong because it's supposed to be 4 stripes which makes him a captain, but the 3 stripes is like a colonel or something like that. So it's basically a lie.
Yeah.
Also, when I was a kid, I always ate the berries first because they're better than the other parts. But here's the thing though. For some reason, whenever you eat the cereal, it causes pain to the roof of your mouth.
I mean, true, but okay, yeah, you got a point there, but
Yep. And apparently, I feel like here's why I heard. Like, I searched up the weird answer for like some kind of joke or something. Like, what do you call a pirate with a blue top hat? And apparently, they said it's Captain Crunch because he wears blue.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah.
Vantage Tales, it was actually a reference because there's a character named Paul Grave. He was wearing a pirate hat, and there's a character named Mr. Lund. Actually, I said, I think you look like Captain Crunch.
Hmm. Anyways, I will say Captain Crunch. It's a pretty good cereal and stuff. And yeah, what would y'all? Anything else y'all would say about it?
I said what I said.
Yeah. For me, at least, I would put it on B. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good
Sure.
cereal, but I don't eat it as I used to.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring out one of the other goats, Lucky Charms. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Heart stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
Oh, of course. Everybody remembers.
Ow! 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 Oh, there's a blue moon, and now I'm gonna find a rainbow of colors.
Of course, everybody loves Lucky, but we can't forget about his brother Bertram.
That's not even his name, you know. It's Arnold.
Yeah, I'm Bertram. I make the brown parts of the cereal. Oh man, for Bertram. But anyways, yeah, Lucky Charms and this is the marshmallows in general. It's just amazing as hell.
Yep, I
Honestly,
agree.
it took me way long to just like actually eat it, and it's actually not really all. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. And
Yeah,
what's
and like Captain Crunch, I only ate the marshmallows first. I mean, come on, the marshmallows are the best part. Nobody even likes the oats as they used to.
that's a sad point for Bertram. Sad. Anyways, but no, like yeah, Lucky Charms. I especially like this when they do this for March or like St. Patrick's Day. They like do all the marshmallows green, and when you're done with your cereal, the milk turns green.
Yeah, it was a cool a cool little thing at the time.
Yeah, it was.
Yep, and of course, they've been making different types of marshmallows and stuff over the years, like especially the unicorn marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they did like change it up. Like every time with the heart stars and horseshoes one, it was like they would change it like unicorns rainbows instead of hourglasses. I do remember that when they did that.
Yep.
And there is one person I like to thank, and it's not Eric Bowser, no offense, but it has to be Daniel Ross, who's the prime voice of Lucky the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive. No, because yeah, fun fact: Daniel Ross actually voices a lot of other characters. Like, he voices Gizmo for the latest game from 2023. He was also Starscream from 2007's Transformers game. He's also one of the voices of Donald Duck.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Right.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Oh, and of course with the marshmallows and stuff, of course, not only was it the unicorns, but they also made different versions of the moons and also different versions of rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
They're magically delicious.
Oh yes, it's magically delicious, but not the brown parts. But anyways, of course, speaking for all, but just put an S.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly.
All right, go ahead, Christian.
Honey Smacks.
Nice.
Ugh.
I
Alright,
agree with you, Fred. I didn't like them either.
Because here's the thing, though, I never actually tried them, but like, from you guys' experience, like how it tastes and everything, like, it's not all that much as well. Like, Mastermind, have you ever tasted them or no?
Not really. All I know is that like I've eaten other cereals with honey in them, but I don't think I've ever eaten this one.
Well, if that's the case, then this is a really easy vote. D.
Yeah, that was my plan all along. I just wanted to get it out of the way. Don't let their kids eat that. And what on adults?
Uh, You know how they are. All right, go ahead, buzz away, Fresh.
Well, if you wanted me to leave my own leave, why did you say it before?
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
At least he
Buzz,
didn't
buzz.
say buzz off.
Buzz, buzz,
Well,
buzz,
now
buzz,
you
buzz,
just said it right now.
buzz, 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 buzz.
But
And you're
anyway, all jokes aside, yes, Reese's Puffs.
oh man, I remember
Hey,
trying
wait,
to.
Blitz, are you referencing Mikey or the episode with SpongeBob Nature Pants?
Mikey, like when he pisses off Ref, he's like buzz, 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 buzz,
Oh yeah, Turf Flannel, buzz, buzz.
and then just him chasing him around. Oh man. Well, yeah, of course. When before actually trying the cereal, of course it was the commercials I first saw.
Yeah, boy, the classic rapping and like the combination of peanut butter and chocolate, which is one of the best things anybody could ever come up with. Maybe even
Definitely,
better
for sure.
Yeah.
It was just awesome and stuff. Like those commercials were just amazing.
Blitz me, by the way.
Well,
Well, anyways, I guess we'll just have the time to just freaking just do something.
Follow your nose to football club.
Yes, there was a time where that freaking commercial was playing all the time back then. So very much.
It kind of annoyed me, to be honest.
What a complete dance break.
Speaking of Fruit Loops, follow your nose back to the tier list.
Oh, wait, anyways,
So go ahead. Any more opinions?
not really. Like I said what I said.
Okay, so where would you rank it?
For what?
Is it B?
All right, same here.
Oh, you were getting Reese's? Oh man, dang it. Okay, what the heck? Oh shoot. Well, let me say my opinion right quick.
Well, while we're young here.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Okay, so yeah, for Reese's Puffs, I haven't had what?
What? I mean, no. What the hell is going on?
I have no clue. But I'm sure Blitz will come back, but I was gonna try to say, yeah, Reese's Puffs is a good cereal. I haven't had it in a while, but it's really good cereal. And the commercials were great too. Man, back in the day, I miss those commercials.
Oh, I mean, like, well, we got time now. So.
Yes, that one, definitely.
What was you trying to find this?
What's that pear that pecks that punch? The unique taste so creamy with a crunch. PB and C is what I'm thinking of, and it only could be found in my Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Morning time epic. Morning time epic. R-double-E-S-E-S.
It's the perfect combination of peanut butter and chocolatey flavor. Reese's Puff cereal, part of a complete breakfast.
P to the U double Reese's.
That one I remember the most.
The class. That's it. Anyway.
PB and C is what I'm thinking of, and only could be found in my Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Morning time epic. Morning time epic. R-double-E-S-E.
An epic mashup of peanut butter and chocolatey flavor is the perfect combo, and it's only a Reese's Puff cereal, a delicious part of this complete breakfast.
Reese's.
And need to step out, so
Tell us about Blackbeard the pirate. Well, he loved
I'll be
Fruit
right
Loops
back.
so much, he plundered the high seas, taking many rare and fruity treasures, then burying them for himself. They're mine, mine!
Yes.
He didn't share like you. Boy, this story's making me hungry.
How about a little Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal?
It's the fruity smelling part of this nutritious breakfast. Yeah, I see why he hid them. They're so good.
Where to next, boys?
Look!
You can solve the puzzle to where the next treasure's buried on special boxes for a limited time.
This is it, all right. The tomb of the greedy fruit pharaoh. I gotta taste the fruity riches. They're monumentally colorful. Uh-oh.
That's my delicious breakfast! It's yummy in a mummy's tummy.
This should straighten things out.
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, the yumfully coloricious part of this balanced breakfast.
Just follow your nose.
For the fruity taste that shows. What's that?
They're new Fruit Loop Super Loopers.
Super Loopers. Super delicious. They're nice. Super Loopers. And they're delicious.
They do smell
Uncle Toucan!
That's not what he was expecting.
Kellogg's new Fruit Loop Super Looper cereal is part of a nutritious breakfast.
And here for a limited time. Look!
It's the shrine of the selfish fruit master.
Boy, if you want my delicious Fruit Loop cereal, you'll have to defeat my Kung Fu style.
Uh-oh. Here, fish.
My tasty colors.
Try this bowl.
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, the irresistible delicious part of this balanced breakfast.
Just follow your nose.
For the fruity taste that shows.
Look, boys, the great colory reef.
Yum, metallic.
Back off my delicious Fruit Loops.
They're like only for a jelly's belly.
Bro.
Run! You mean swim! Through there! Here, jelly.
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, part of this balanced breakfast.
Those flavors can drive you wild. Just follow your nose.
For the fruity taste that shows.
It's the greedy witch doctor's fruity fortune.
Wow, colorific.
Give me back my scrumptious Fruit Loop cereal, or I'll use my magic sprinkles on you.
Tickle. He spilled his sprinkles. Look at the Fruit Loops now.
Kellogg's Fruit Loops with sprinkles, part of this balanced breakfast, but not for long.
Just follow your nose.
For the fruity taste that shows.
It's the Fruit Abominable Snowman's Icy Fortress.
Wow, he never shares.
Get away from my delicious Fruit Loops, or I'll...
Oh, that's cold.
He's gaining on us. Use the secret weapon. Next, doggies.
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, part of this balanced breakfast.
You're on a roll. Just follow your nose.
For the fruity taste that shows. Uncle Toucan, look, Starfruit Atoll.
This way, boys.
What's that?
The treasure.
Ooh, but how do we get it?
If you're a fruit flavor craver, pull the lever.
This one?
I'm seeing stars.
They smell fruity.
Now you can discover starberries in Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, the oh-so-yummy part of this nutritious breakfast.
Boy, starberries are good.
Yes, they'll put a twinkle in your eye.
Arg, you'll be wishing to be here longer.
We're here, Uncle Toucan, Smoothie Bay.
A tunnel.
Wow.
I say,
The fruity treasure's up there.
upsy-daisy.
Almost there.
1, 2, 3. Whoa, look.
A yogurty treasure.
Together with Fruit Loops pieces, makes new Fruit Loops Smoothie cereal, a part of this nutritious breakfast.
Well, boys,
They're creamy, fruity tasty, delicious.
looks like smoothie sailing ahead.
Don't count on it.
I say,
I love Fruit Loops.
a Fruit Loops eating dinosaur?
Yep, got any more?
Just follow your nose to the most fruitful taste. There they are.
Got any more?
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, a delicious part of this complete breakfast.
Can't make that dinosaur. Mario, don't you think art is as much fun as stomping Koopas?
You can have fun painting with Mario and Toucan Sam too, with squeezable paints from Kellogg's Fruit Loops. One free brush with up to 3 proofs.
Well, shoot.
Hello?
Where
Oh,
did
wait,
everyone
any of the
go?
good ones play?
That sounded like
Oh,
a
all of
door.
them did.
Surprise!
Happy birthday, Toucan Sam.
Well, isn't this a surprise?
You can celebrate
Oh,
Toucan
yeah,
Sam's
Oh,
birthday
this is
Here's the
different.
white one.
with limited edition birthday hearts and Fruit Loop cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
And here for a limited
Birthday
time,
heart, huh?
you. We all do.
Wow, I wish I saw that as a kid.
Toucan Sam.
Where's the iguana one? That's one of my personal favorites. I like the design of the iguana, and oh, there he is.
These Fruit Loops look delicious.
And this iguana wanna keep it all for himself.
That's right.
Iguana wanna this or this or these. Guess things are really falling into place.
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal is part of a nutritious breakfast.
Just follow your nose.
You can help them escape at fruitloops.ca for a chance to win a laptop. Ask your parents before going online.
Hey, Mac.
That's Toucan Sam.
Whatever, man.
I like the Mario one.
Stop. Where can a guy grab some breakfast?
You're wrong, Tom was right. Fruit flavors will satisfy your appetite. Come follow my nose.
He's got to be a shortcut.
It always knows. Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal with natural orange, lemon, and cherry flavor.
To keep me from going cuckoo for the more chocolatey taste of Cocoa Puffs,
Oh, play
I'm
this
in
back.
this elevator all day.
Ah, right. Yes.
I'm a tiger. Anyways, let's go. All right, so yeah, it was first turn. Okay, so yeah, now it's Mastermind's turn. Go ahead.
Let's go with honeycomb. That's bigger. All right, so with honeycomb, this one, I liked this one. Like this one was like basically I started eating this one in 2018 because like basically this one I liked this one. This one was actually no, I actually ate this when I was a child actually. Okay, so this one I liked this one. This one was like pretty good. Like I liked how it tasted and like how it tasted like honey and stuff, and I'd say it was a pretty good cereal. And like I like how it's shaped like honeycomb and stuff.
Yeah.
And what would y'all say about it?
Never tried
I like
it,
it.
so I don't have an opinion. Go ahead with all of yours opinions.
Never tried it.
Yeah.
What
And
about you, Fresh?
Well, same as you. I had this when I was a kid, and yeah, it was one of my personal favorites.
Let's see. Okay, so between you and Fresh Mastermind, where would you both put this?
Like
B.
Yeah, we can put it on B. And yeah, I like the commercials from 2018 that they had. Like there was one where like a kid made a big splash in the pool that a guy having a barbecue saw it from the distance. And there was one where like a girl drew art on the street and it was like a well-made bee art. And yeah.
All right. Next up for me, a classic is Rice Krispies. Now, with Rice Krispies, the cereal, it is good, but I just prefer the treats one. Like that one's better in my opinion.
Exactly. True words.
True
I never
words.
tried the cereal version.
Yeah, because just with the milk, it doesn't really match that well when I was trying as a kid. But this is the bar itself. It's just more good for me. So that's just my opinion.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Like Mastermind, do you have an opinion or no?
Okay, well, with this one, I mean, like, when I ate the cereal, like, it looked kind of like rice, though.
I mean, hence the name Rice Krispies.
Yep, and yeah, like I ate it and it was okay, but like, I prefer the Rice crisp. Same with you. I prefer the Rice Krispie treats more.
I mean, yeah, no disrespect to like the fucking mascots over here, but them as a cereal didn't really work out that much. So for my opinion, I'll just put them at D.
Yeah.
All right. Good, Christian.
What the heck is Crave?
Yeah, like chocolate inside, like it's one of those made like well, just watch the commercial. Wait, where's Steve?
Wicked crunch outside, creamy real chocolate inside. Crave cereal. Chocolate.
Now I remember them. Holy crap!
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember them too.
Mm-hmm.
I mainly saw the commercials. I didn't try the cereal, but I do remember when that dude screamed. I just now popped in my head, and
Yeah. This is the yum yum part. Like, I tried the cereal once. It's pretty good. Like, yeah, shouldn't try it more often, but yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, same. I ate it and I liked it. Like with Crave cereal, I just like I loved how they animated the commercials, like the cereal munching on chocolate and stuff to make it fill with chocolate, like because yeah, it just makes it really good. And like, but here's a fun fact, like it was Crave wasn't always they didn't always have Crave with just chocolate. Like one time they also made a Crave cereal with both chocolate and marshmallow to make it s'more cereal.
I do remember that too, and I thought it was a very interesting concept what they did there.
That's freaking cool right there.
Yeah, because this is basically like a mini s'more for you.
Yeah.
So for Crave, it's gonna be nice here for a little bit. I would put that at C at least.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Fresh.
Tricks.
Ah, yes, another banger from back in the day.
it's just for kids.
Oh yeah, I remember that fucking logic. They used that in SML. What Bowser getting like tricks. Oh man, that was something else. But otherwise, like yeah, this is the commercials and like the cereal itself. Again, it was like bomb back in the day.
Yeah, and they made a parody of it. Well, kind of a parody and Mad, but it was reference in it.
Yeah, I was about to mention that as well. But Fresh, what were you gonna say?
So looking back at it, I'm thinking it's kind of like Fruity Pebbles, but in ball form when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's for that.
Yeah, and of course, like they also like made different stuff for like tricks. Like not only was it a cereal, but they also made like popsicles and even like yogurt of tricks as well.
Yeah, right there, and like the many variations. That's what made it like stand out amongst like other cereals.
Yep. And of course, there was the rabbit who always wants tricks, but of course, every time he always fails, and the kids would say, "Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids."
Mm-hmm.
Gang long ears trying to take Easter away from Jesus.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yep. And of course,
and also of it made him Asian.
Oh yeah, I remember that because Bobby sent me like a GIF of that, and I was like, "Oh, I now remember this."
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, if y'all remember, there was even like a Trix version in Power. There was even a Trix cereal commercial in Powerpuff Girls.
There was, yeah.
Lucky Captain Rabbit King.
Yeah. I just remember that episode. Like this one guy tried to find a diamond that he put in one of the cereal boxes, and just going back and forth until he had to sneak into the house. Like that's different disguises. But at the end, he finally got the diamond, but of course he got arrested at the end.
Wasn't this cereal also referenced to Ted too?
Yeah. Liam Neeson tried to like he kind of like stole it per se. He was like, "So if I take these tricks home, I won't be followed." And like, there was a post-credit scene where like, yeah, he's showing beaten up.
Looks like he was the one that was taken from that day.
Ridiculous, Lucky Captain Rabbit King. Lucky Captain Rabbit King nuggets are for the view.
That don't sound right at all.
So yeah, for me, I would either put in A or B, and I would just like to hear your opinions.
Well, since I rarely have it, I would say B.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Mastermind.
Okay, let's do the cookie cereal.
Cookie Crisp. Cookies for breakfast. Oh man, yo. Okay, so yeah, before we actually mention any of the commercials, I just remember when SML did like the Super Bowl commercials, and when they were doing the one for Cookie Crisp, it was just like funny in a way, adding root beer into like Cookie Crisp.
Don't forget about, of course, the lamp one where Junior made that stupid wish for every food in the world to be Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, go back to the Super Bowl ball one. It was showing Patrick eating the cereal with root beer, and Mario's grandpa comes over here and says, "You know that's bad for your health. Shut up, Grandpa. You're not cool and hip like us."
Yeah.
Ooh.
In fact, I guess we could say it's dessert for breakfast.
Kind of reminds me of that sleepover episode from Clarence, the one where they went to Elsa's house.
Yep. Yeah, and of course, you know, the wolf, the mascot for this cereal, like the Trix mascot, he's trying to get his hands on the cereal, but like he always fails.
By the way, his name is Chip, just to help you out.
Chip. And yes, basically with Chip, you know, he always tries to find clever ways to distract the kids, and then once he gets to tries to get to the cereal, the kids find a way to stop him quickly. And of course, you know, there was even one where like one commercial where he made like a giant cookie, and he said, then while the what?
That's my dog. Good. Just keep going.
Yep. Yeah, he made a giant cookie, and like but it was actually a balloon. And while the kids were distracted on it, he was like running after the cereal, but suddenly the kids pop it, and then he goes, and then it flies at him and sends him flying around in the air. And yeah, what would y'all say about this cereal?
It's a great cereal.
Hey, this is not Frosty Flakes. You can't use that phrase.
I know, but let me alone.
I'm gonna about to like debunk your ass in 1 second, because with my opinion with Cookie Crisp, because at first when I was a kid, yeah, it was good, but recently last month I was trying them again for the first time in forever. I was like, this is not the same as I tried as a kid.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a sign of, what was it called? Oh yeah, growing some balls. Like turn to a man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because again, this cookies for breakfast, yeah, is a good idea. A little bit like, then again, you're gonna get like hyper in the fucking morning. Like, what if you're eating Cookie Crisp and you have to go to fucking school the whole time, and it's acting fucking hyper?
I never got hyper in this cereal, so I was completely fine.
Interesting. Well, okay, and your opinion
And
first?
what about this one? Because one of the commercials, he's voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson.
Of course, he brings that up.
General Mills commercials.
But yeah, as I was asking you first.
Oh yeah, well, everything y'all kind of like summed it all up. It was a great concept at the time. It was a cool concept, like way back then.
What I gotta say, I'm also gonna have an opinion about this, because the Oreo cereal is better than Cookie Crisp today. Because if you ever tried the Oreo cereal, it's way better.
I never did.
I doubt that.
All right, so where would you guys like to put it?
B.
All right, for me, mini wheats. Okay, this is a cereal that's kind of like bland, because you're just putting it in the milk. It doesn't have the right taste, but hey, if you're bored and you don't have anything else to eat, you should eat this. Like, yeah.
I never tried it because you know how picky I am, so I avoided it like a plague.
I remember this is like one of the cereals that was served at the cafeteria for breakfast time, and yeah, it's just again, it's kind of like but like, what did you expect?
So this definitely deserves a D.
Well, like, I want to hear everybody else's opinion. Like, what about you guys?
Me, I liked it. I mean, in my opinion, I liked it. I mean, it's good and stuff.
All right, and you first.
Well, didn't really like it all that much because when I first tried it, it didn't really suit well for me. It was the taste that kind of bothered me. Like my sister, she used to eat this. Like this was like her preferred cereal.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as we said before, just put out in D.
B.
D.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And now, of course, the
D's
last one. E. Wow. Okay. All right. The last one is life. Not really. I've actually tried this once, and it's not that much, to be honest.
I never even heard of this cereal.
I mean,
Well, I had it.
I had to.
Again, like, yeah, so for me, it's like basic in a way. It's not all that much. Like, let me hear these guys' opinions.
I mean, for me, when I ate life, and I mean, it tasted good. I mean, I didn't. I mean, it was like I was fine with it.
All right.
To me, I mean, like it. It kind of the taste. It was kind of like a mix of like Captain Crunch a little bit and Cinnamon Toast Crunch without the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. So, in all fairness, I think we should just put it in D.
Well, for the nerve of you, for like I actually did like it, so I just put it right here.
All right then. And yeah, that was the ranking for all the childhood cereals that you see today, guys.
Yep, some are good, some are bland.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you all for whoever's watching the stream or like later on, because yes, this was a very fun idea. Just going back and just experiencing what it was like back in the day.
Yes, it was.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.